All right, this is the book of Genesis, chapter 25, and I'm going to start at verse 20. And it says, and Isaac was 40 years old when he took Rebekah to wife, the daughter of Bethuel, the Syrian, of Padanaram, the sister to Laban, the Syrian. Okay? Verse 21, and Isaac entreated the Lord for his wife, because she was barren. Okay, so she was pregnant. And the Lord was entreated of him, and Rebekah, his wife, conceived. Okay, verse 22, and the children struggled together within her womb. So she has more than one child in her womb, all right? And she said, if it be so, why am I thus? All right, and she went to inquire of the Lord. Okay, and the Lord said unto her, 2 nations are in thy womb. Okay, so she got the two babies within her are 2 different nations. Okay, normally when you have these 2 children, you have like twins or something, they will be of the same they're going to be of the same nation, the same race, but this is something that's new. This is something different. This is 2 nations. Okay, 2 manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels, and the one people shall be stronger than the other people, and the elder shall serve the younger. Okay, I want to give all honor, all glory, and all praise unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elders of the nation of Israel. Shalom to you brothers out there that are laboring, enduring the elements, making your body a living sacrifice, trying to seal the elect, making your call and election sure, seeking out your own salvation, as well as you sisters that are learning, listening, applying, being obedient to your husband. Shalom, shalom. It's the brother Zachariah coming back to you with another sit-down lesson here on this Saturday evening. All right, and I stumbled across this article last week, and I've been wanting to do a lesson on it. Okay, so with everything going on today, I was like, this would probably be one of the first lessons I get into. A few sit-down lessons before going out to the highways and hedges later on. All right, and because this article, when I seen it, it's spiritual, man. All right, and it says, here, this is what inspired me to do this lesson. And it says Robert De Niro admits he doesn't do the heavy lifting, raising baby with Tiffany Chen. Okay, she does the work. All right. So, and this woman is his girlfriend. Okay, this is not even his wife, which he was married previously, which I'm gonna bring that out here in a little bit. But as a man, you got your woman doing all the heavy lifting. You all right? And let's see. And that's crazy. It says the actor and girlfriend Tiffany Chen, which I don't even know what her nationality is. That Chen, it sounds like it might be like an Asian name, but I don't know. When I looked at her, she looked like an Eve, but who knows? It says the actor and girlfriend Tiffany Chen welcomed their first baby together, his 7th. So this is his 7th child in April. Okay. It says Robert De Niro is getting candid about his parenting responsibilities. All right, the 80-year-old actor, see, he's 80. What that shows you that people can, especially us men, we can be in our 80s and still be producing children. All right, but this man, obviously, he's in no shape because he's old and broke down. All right, the 80-year-old actor who welcomed his 7th baby daughter, Gia Virginia, in April with his first with his girlfriend Tiffany Chen, recently opened up about life with his new little one, telling Guardians it's going okay. It doesn't get easier, he shared, of parenting. It is what it is. It's okay. I don't do the heavy lifting. I'm there. I support my girlfriend, but she does the work, and we have help, which is so important. Okay, which, when you think about it, a woman is to be your helpmate. Okay, but it's like, dag, like, you mean to tell me, like, your woman is doing all the heavy lifting, and you supposed to be the man, So, you know, you're looking at this guy in his age, you know, and obviously he probably just ain't been taking really good care of himself. You know, I stumbled across this video, and I know brothers and sisters have seen it. I'm sure you've seen it, of this Jake, man. And this guy is in his late 60s. He's possibly 70s. I don't know how old the video is, but it was posted I saw it on Facebook, which was posted last year, around this time last year. But it showed you this Jake, man. And, you know, this guy's in really good shape to be in his late 60s to 70s, man.
I drink water after I'm finished working out.
You too. Let's go.
You eat before you work out?
Oh, sometimes I eat, sometimes I don't.
Nah.
It depends on what type of workout I'm doing for the day. You know? And like I said, it's push, pull, and balance. Right? Once you learn the 3 components, then you'll be able to pull your body weight like this and balance it, and you control the ball. You do what you want on the ball.
No, you're not dreaming. This man is over 65 years old. What he does is simply incredible. Shotty has been working out since he was 16. That's a whole lot of gym time. He's seen Kennedy get assassinated, Armstrong walk on the moon, the war in Vietnam, the fall of the Berlin Wall, the first African-American president of the U.S., COVID, and war in Europe. And Shotty is still here, working out like he always has. Shotty and his pull-up bar have been soulmates since 1973, and it's paid dividends. He still looks as if he's in his 20s. Is he Sylvester Stallone in disguise? He's got muscle-ups on lock. They're too easy for him. And he can go toe-to-toe with guys a third of his age, without even trying. These poor lads' ego must have taken a hit. Shotty uses social media to show off his workouts, which aren't for everyone, but Shotty's not your average bloke. Did you guys see what he just did? Abs of steel, pace to burn, and rippling biceps. Shotty could wipe the floor with any rivals, his age or younger. Not many people can do what he does after reaching 60, which makes us admire him even more, and leaves us feeling slightly inferior, not gonna lie. Shotty has a loyal backing in life and on social media. He has 70,000 followers on Instagram, but we're sure he'll gain a few more, especially once you guys show these skills to your grandparents. They might be inspired to join you in the gym after watching all this. He's been practicing the same exercises for 49 years now, in the same places around New York, and that provides him with all the strength and energy he needs. He's capable of some incredible feats of strength, too. Check out these insane decline push-ups. One after the other. He's not even sweating. It's as frustrating as it is impressive. He says it himself. Still as active, still as young, still as strong. The Belgian martial artist turned actor Jean-Claude Van Damme once said, "I love water. In 20 or 30 years, there won't be any left. But we can assure you that Shotty will still be here in 20 or 30 years." The body bears the effects of age, but also the benefits of exercising. And Shotty hasn't finished surprising us yet.
Okay, this is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 10, verse 16 says, "The portion of Jacob is not like them. He is the former of all things, and Israel is the rod of his inheritance. The Lord of hosts is his name." Okay, you know, Jacob is built different, you know, and that's why even when I was reading, when I read in Genesis, it said one people shall be stronger than the other. And it's proven when you look at, you know, the sports, we dominate in sports and all sports, man. Even in the sports that, you know, Esau will try to create his own type of sport and be like, you know, okay, we got this, we got golf, we got hockey and all this. We go in there and we dominate that too, you know. Even NASCAR, you started to see you're seeing Jakes in NASCAR, you know. Even Eve, there was a Eve that she's cold at that NASCAR stuff, man. So it's just showing you that we start tapping into the sports that Esau was keeping amongst himself, you know, even when it was looking at basketball, because, you know, they wasn't dunking like that. You know, they were just doing layups. They didn't even want Jake dunking in basketball. So then, you know, they created the 3-point line, and that was something for them. They're like, okay, now we can shoot them threes, you know. But now you got Jake dominating in the 3-point line. You know, look at Steph Curry. You know, my man shooting from half court. You know, so it just shows you that, you know, they be trying, man, to like just really find some type of way. But man, even with that, you know, we dominating in all the sports, you know. So, you know, looking at that Jake, man, with the, you know, and he's in incredible shape for his age, man. You know, just showing you this man Esau is really he's falling apart. You know, like it says here in 2nd Ezra, for Esau is the end of the world and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. Okay, and if I kept on reading the Genesis earlier, it goes into like how it tells you, you know, the 2 nations in her womb. You know, the first one came out red. That was Esau. Esau came out first, and then after that, it was his brother Jacob. Okay, so you know, Isaac and Rebekah, they had Esau and Jacob. You know, and the elder was going to serve the younger, which Esau came out first, so he's going to serve Jacob. Okay, but it's really crazy because when you look at Esau is really falling apart, man, you know. But the scripture says this about Esau as well. This is Jeremiah 49:10. It says, but I have made Esau bare, I have uncovered his secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself. His seed is spoiled, and his brethren and his neighbors, and he is not. Okay, so man, it's basically telling you, man, Esau's through, man, and his seed is spoiled. And this is another thing that I'm going to tap into in this lesson, is because Eve, a lot of these Eves have been cleaving unto Esau. You know, I know, like, you know, the curses hit us, and our women respect power, and see, you know, that power has been taken away from the Israelite man. You know, all through the power of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, because we transgressed. So, with that being said, a lot of our women have flocked to Esau, you know, because he's in power. So they look to him like, you know, some type of comfort and stuff in his kingdom. All right. So we're going to tap into some something here real quick. All right. Like I said, you know, I had this here on Google, and this is Robert De Niro, and it says his ex-spouses, because, you know, Tiffany Chen is his new woman. But the first one he was with was a woman by the name of Diane Abbott, and then Grace Hightower. All right. So I just wanted to zoom in so we look at some pictures on here. Look, there's an older picture of them. That's Eve. That's a Eve, man. And she's right there with him, man. You know. See, she looked like an attractive woman too, man. Like, I'm guessing this is her in her early days. See, she should be with a Jake, you know. But they cleaving unto Esau, man. And see, they had 2 children together, man. All right, and then this is the other one here. This is the one I thought he was always just married to her, because I remember her. I didn't know that they were even divorced. That's crazy. But they must have just happened, because that woman that he's with now, she's pretty much just a girlfriend. And she's an attractive Eve too, man. You know, she's older, but you know. And they had 1 child together. See, I thought all the children were from her, but I guess, you know, he had the other. Seems like they just had one together. So them other ones he must have just had them out of wedlock or something. I don't know. But it seems like he likes to marry Eves, you know. But see, the scriptures the scriptures tell you some things about this, man. You know, like I said, it says the seed is spoiled. You should not be making marriages with them. All right, this is Deuteronomy chapter 7 and verse 3, and it says, neither shalt thou make marriages with them. Thy daughters thou shalt not give unto his sons, nor his daughters shalt thou take unto thy son. Okay, and this is verse 4, and it says, for they will turn away thy son from following me, that they may serve other gods, so will the anger of the Lord be kindled against you, okay, and destroy thee suddenly. So you'll be destroyed, man, and your children will not serve Yahweh Shem Yahushua. And I'll guarantee you, those kids, you know, which those kids are obviously, you know, they will be considered terrorists, because, you know, you are of your father, going back to the book of Numbers, you know. So they're gonna do what their father do. They're gonna follow his traditions and stuff, and his ways are not of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, you know. So it's best for Eve to get you an Israelite man, get someone of your own people, as well as you men too, you know. And I know this is a touchy subject, and guys say, well, we can get women of the other nations because, like Number says, you are the seed of your father. That's true. However, with us being under the curses, you know, a lot of times the man will leave. There'll be so much tension between you and that woman that you have no choice but to leave, okay? And who's gonna get the kids 9 times out of 10? The woman, you know. So if you with a heathen woman and it don't work out, and y'all be separated, that woman's gonna have the children and raise your children. You know, I know this Jake from around here, and you know, I'm not gonna say his name or nothing, but you know, he's I think he's a few years older than me, but he ended up marrying this one Edomite woman, and she's a real good looking woman too, man. I actually was friends with her, you know. She ran one of the temp agencies around here, and so they got together and had 2 kids, but now they're divorced, and she went and got with an older Edomite man. You know, she's an Edomite too, but she got a Edomite man, so she's raising her 2 children under this man, you know, and both of them children are going to learn his ways. You know, he got money and stuff, so she's under that, you know. And I mean, they get to see their father and everything, but they're being under this man, and you know, and his ways can be influence on them, you know. They're not going to learn Yahweh Shem Yahushua being under them, you know. So those are one of those things like that, you know. You're not around your people, you know. So they're going to learn the ways, and that's going to keep you away from Yahweh Shem Yahushua. So that's why I'd rather, you know, just keep it simple, man, and just get a woman of our nation. And if that's too much for you, or you feel like they all wicked and you can't do it, then maybe you just need to be a eunuch, you know. I don't know. But going after those other women of the other nations, you know, it might not end well, you know, because it shows you here in Deuteronomy that he's angered when it's not just the daughters being given unto them, but the sons as well, you know. Yeah, there's no skipping past that, you know. So I just wanted to bring that out, you know. But we're really getting on Eve in this matter right now, because, you know, at the end of the day, you're giving you're letting this man put seed up in you, man, and you're raising up another nation. You know, another nation is coming up out of you, and that's not right, man. That's not right. This is Jeremiah 31 and 22, and it says, how long wilt thou go about, O thou backsliding daughter? For the Lord hath created a new thing in the earth. A woman shall compass a man. And that's what you're seeing, man. This is why our women don't respect us. You know, they a lot of times they can go on a job and get better pay, bigger position. So they look down on Jake like Jake is nothing. And that's why they'll marry a man of these other nations, man. Okay? All right. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 30 and verse 3. And it says, Therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame, and the trust in the shadow of Egypt your confusion. Okay, so when you trusting in Pharaoh, you trusting in the man of Egypt, you know, and not your own, you know, it's going to be your shame and your confusion, okay? You know? So that's a warning to a lot of our people. All right? This is the book of Tobit, chapter 4, verse 12, and it says, beware of all whoredom, my son, chiefly take a wife of the seed of thy fathers, and take not a strange woman to wife, which is not of thy father's tribe. He might be. Just go on in there and check, man. All right, Salakia for that, y'all. Somebody's asking a question, but back to this. This is Tobit 4:12, and it says, "Beware of all whoredom, my son, and chiefly take a wife of the seed of thy fathers, and take not a strange woman to wife, which is not of thy father's tribe, for we are the children of prophets. Noah, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob." See, our forefathers, remember, my son, that our fathers from the beginning, that they all married wives of their own kindred, and were blessed in their children, and their seed shall inherit the land. So, you know, and that could be a message to you Jakes, but as well as you women, like your women, you know, you being with an Israelite man, you know, they're going to inherit the land. They're going to be blessed because, see, we got next. I brought out 2 Ezra 6:9 tells you Jacob or Esau is the end of the world. If he's going to be the end of the world, you definitely don't want to be producing seed with this man. You know, like this man said, my woman is doing the heavy lifting. So see, that's your shame and your confusion. You're doing the heavy lifting while this man, you know, while this man is sitting back, you know, and yeah, he might be, you know, he's in his 80s, he's old and broke down, you know what I'm saying? And he ain't nowhere near built like that Jake I showed you in the video clip, but that'll be your shame and your confusion, man, you know, and your children are not going to inherit the land, you know. So this is not this ain't good, man, you know. That's why I wanted to do this lesson, just to show you, man, you're gonna need an Israelite man in these last days, okay? But if you want to be stubborn and you want to keep dealing with these heathen men and producing children with them, you know, I got one more scripture for you, and I'll end it on this. You know, like I said, this wasn't supposed to be a long lesson. All right, this is the book of Micah, chapter 7 and verse 10. It says, "Then she that is my enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her, which said unto me, Where is the Lord thy God? My eyes shall behold her. Now shall she be trodden down as the mire of the streets." So, you know, if you don't hearken to what the men of the Lord are saying, because we speak as the oracles of God, you know, and we're warning you. You know, if you laugh, you scoff, and you like, "Oh, I ain't listening to y'all pushing hate, and I'm marry who I want to marry," and all that, okay? So you're an enemy. You're going to become not only our enemy, but you're the enemy of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. And in those last days, you're gonna see, you know, you're gonna see us, and we're gonna see you, and we're gonna witness you being trodden down, like as the mire of the streets, man. You know, because you didn't hearken to what the men of the Lord was saying, and you decided to get, you know, with these men, these other nations, especially like these Edomite men, you know, because Esau's in rulership right now, and you producing seed with this man. So you're producing another nation that's at the end of their rulership, and they're not going to inherit the kingdom, you know. If you knew this, then you would definitely be looking at Jake, you know. Even at Jake at his lowest, you know, and it's all the curses, but we're in the time right now where we need to be coming together, you know, of course, in truth and righteousness, you know, but, you know, we need to be coming together, you know, and if you want to have children and stuff like that, then you need to produce them with your own people, you know, so that they'll be blessed, okay? So, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. I want to give all honor, all glory, and all praise unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elders of the nation of Israel, and shalom to you brothers and sisters out there. Until the next one, shalom.